Hello, friends. So today's topic is integrity. Myself, Dr. Hemant Patil. I am an internationally certified abundance mindset coach, and I am on my mission to help 1 million people to achieve abundance mindset and live their dream life. So, what do you mean by integrity? As a definition, it means uprightness of the character honesty. Or the second, and which is a easier meaning, is state of being complete or undivided. And specifically, we are today focusing on the second definition. So, what do you mean by state of completion? Example, if your kid asks you that I want this pen, and you say, yes, I'll give you tomorrow. And then on the tomorrow, you may or may not remember it, or even if you remember it, you would say, ha, theek hai na, it's okay, even if it's a this thing, I can give it to maybe after day after, or maybe afterwards or something, and he's anyways not remembering or so. And then you sometimes may procrastinate that, or you sometimes purposefully do that, right? So if it's for a good cause, then sometimes it's maybe okay, but you have a habit, right? Suppose example, even in a relationships also, like example, your wife, your husband, whatever, he asks you for something, and then you say, yeah, surely we will do it, 100% we'll do it tomorrow. And then the tomorrow never comes, right? So what happens here is, in this particular examples, so you give a order in a inner world, okay, you say it outside also, you don't do that action on the outer world, right? So whatever the energy which is got stuck in the outer world get transferred same way in the inner world also, and then you have that feeling of incompletion in your inner world. And in the same way, energy wise, you don't feel completed from the inner world. This is a little deep, so I would suggest you to watch it at least twice, because this is a very deep and very important topic also. So in a longer run, slowly, all those incompletions are sort of a heavier burdens which forms inside you, right? And those heavier burdens on a longer run create some sort of block in your manifestation process. So how do we able to cover it, or what's the solution for this? The first solution is that the be in a present, okay. And the second solution, which is the most important solution, is try to put closures to all those things. So there are two ways in this. First, either you do that thing anyway. Suppose example, you say to your kid that you are going to give him a notebook tomorrow. So if it's not happening even tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow or maybe by day after, you are going to give that notebook to him. So first thing is that. And the second solution is you talk to that person and make that whatever the promise or whatever the commitment you had given, make them at reverse, obviously with his consent. And if it's not possible, suppose example, if you cannot talk to that person, then write down a formal letter and get yourself away from that commitment. It doesn't mean that you can avoid that commitment always, okay. This is not an escapism to keep you away from your commitments, right? But try to make it a proper, means it's some sort of I would say some sort of an agreement like thing. If you are really genuine, and obviously there's a genuine cause for that not to do that commitment, then write down a letter. Maybe you may or may not deliver to that person, but write down that letter formally and make that commitment dead, right? And or make that commitment reverse, right? So this is a second solution. I would suggest all of you to start identifying at least which are the major commitments. Like example, a major uh, relationship, major familiar, major career, or even a major which is a life commitments, whatever you have made those. And start identifying even a small commitments also, and check whether you are doing those or not. And if not, then either you may do those things and follow the commitments, and if at all it's not possible, then maybe you can declare it as a reverse, right? For me, it took me more than 4 5 hours to do this exercise. So it's actually a deep exercise, and if you say I'll do it tomorrow, again the commitment will be broken, right? So that's why if you're really committed to do this, I would suggest you to do it just now, right? So that's for today's video. If at all you do have a question, please post your comments down, and see you in the next video. Thank you.